Hi, welcome in. I'm Thorgen Ironside, and today we'll be taking a look at the mod Shattered, or more appropriately by the full title, Wicked Workshop Outpost Project Shattered. This is an excellent mod and part of the Wicked Workshop Outpost Project series of mods featuring 6 DLC-sized mods in the series, all available on Nexus and Creations for Xbox and PC and absolutely free. Today's focus is Shattered. It brings in content from the Shattered Space DLC to your outpost. For those who like to vibe out with the Great Serpent or RP the Varun faction, this is a must-have for your outpost. Please note requirements for this mod. You must have Wicked Workshop Outpost Project2, as it is the foundation for the Wicked Workshop series and the others are built off of it, and you must have the Bethesda release DLC Shattered Space. Shattered adds in 102 objects to the Outpost build menu, featuring Varun habs, houses, farmhouses, foundations, observation posts, Varun themed fortifications, cargo bay latrines, med bays, ship services, new ship builders, my favorite being the Calvaroon ship builders in honor of a member of the Discord. More items to find are the new cargo links, and there's cargo links without landing pads even. You'll also find some really cool things like the Wicked Ballistic Turret and the Thorgen Lightning Turret. I'm super partial to the Thorgen Lightning Turret. Thanks for bringing that into the game, Something Wicked. It's a super cool surprise to see it, and I'm honored. Also, thank you for the shelving, as it makes my manufacturing setup so clean. Alright, now so here we can take a look at some excerpts from streams and gameplay and take a look at some of this in game. We have some of the cargo bays fitted out as crew and living spaces and workspaces. A cargo bay I converted to a Varun themed mess hall. We will be passing by some Varun themed shrines and abstract statues. And with a little creativity, you can turn a simple outpost into like a Varun themed settlement if you wanted to. The majority of items seen on screen are either from Wicked Workshop Outpost Project series, this mod Shattered, or from the other 2 mod authors that complete my Trinity of Outpost mod authors, which is Something Wicked, Betamax 76, and Willny4. I highly suggest you check them all out. They are all top-notch modders. Now let's hop over here to another stream cut. Here I was just live exploring some of the new items brought in via Shattered. Just to make life a little easier in the stream, I randomly picked a place and started an outpost there to drop the items. I should have chose a better planet for the demo, but it gets dark and dusty. Here are a lot of the new mission boards and terminals brought in by the mod. These are all fully functional and cover all the factions, navigations, bounty clearance, etc., and all the cool stuff you'd expect the screens to do. They do. Something Wicked even gave us a shipbuilder kiosk, outpost field desk, terminal and screen options, crew station field desk, all Varun themed, and even a chunks vendor cart, because you know chunks makes it everywhere, your outpost included. So in the stream there, I was just randomly dropping them so we could take a look at them. Now look how clean and detail oriented all these objects are when we zoom into them here in a minute. Really opens up the options for your decorations and your outpost, and having all the faction boards there you could need. We can take a look at a few of the shrines here in a minute, and we'll look at some of the other large scale items that get brought into the mod. But look at all this really cool detail in these faction desks and terminals and faction screens and mission boards. They're excellent. And you know, if you get a chance, please, when you're over on the Nexus, take a look at the videos that Wicked has for Shattered there. He's got a great one there from Maddoth Productions, and he also has his official Shattered release video from the mod author himself, so I highly recommend checking that out. A lot of these boards and terminals and screens and stuff we're looking at here are also crew stations, so you can plop that in and there'll be a crew station, and the NPCs will hop around there and check that out. Now these are some of the large scale abstract shrines and statues and Varun themed things that you can find in the mod. I'm just going to put a few of them out here. I dropped some shadow lights on them, and thought that looked really cool. But like I said, I can't recommend recommend this mod and the rest of the Outpost Project series mods. Here we're just going to take a look at some B-roll footage just to show off how awesome the shelves I was talking about earlier in the mod are. Again, thanks Wicked. I really appreciate the shelving. The farmhouses and Varun houses can all be fully decorated. NPCs path trace just fine in them. And Wicked added in some structures, so you're free to decorate them and make your outpost how you want it. There's like Varun farmhouses, Varun houses. I think it's 7 total buildings that are just empty buildings that you can decorate. There's just so much in this mod that you should just go check out, because there's just so much more than I could even put in here. Here's just some possibilities. You know, I'm sure everybody can be more creative, but this is what we're looking at on screen. Is just, you know, something you could throw together. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and comments on the mods, the Outpost mods, what kind of mods you're into, my content, just whatever. The comment section is here for you guys. Feel free to drop in there and say what's on your mind. Maybe I'll get better, maybe I won't. But anyways, I'll definitely take a look at it. So let's take a quick look at the 6 mods that make up the Wicked Workshop series. And while we're here, I would encourage you to check out SomethingWicked's Discord for more information. Links will be in the description. Also, his YouTube channel features lots of videos and tutorials for the entire Wicked Workshop series. It is super informative and highly recommended. Links for that are also in the description. These are all free, all available on Creation and Nexus. We're going to start with Outpost Project2, as it is a foundation and a requirement for any of the others. It introduces the awesome interlinked tab varieties and cargo links, among other wickedness. Next up is Industrial, which is exactly what it sounds like, bringing in new industrial themed tabs, structures, and new crew stations, conveyor belts. You got to take care of Bill, and so much more. Next up is Structured, which brings you in, you guessed it, structures. My favorite is the Mech Lab. Brings in some really cool large-scale structures, and check out my review for that. Links will be in the description. Next up is Fortified, bringing you the ability to fortify your outposts with awesome wall camps, crew stations, towers, and so much more. And check out Wicked's videos, and he did a showcase on that one as well. I'll link all that in the things. Next up is Shattered. That's what we're talking about today. And last but not least, we're going to talk about Fielded. Fielded is one that I need to do a really good showcase for, because Fielded is Something Wicked's masterpiece. It deserves an hour-long video all on its own. Functioning NPCs, security ship vendors, doctors, new robots, so much more. It is the definitive best Outpost mod out there, and it's free. So please check out the links in the description, and I'll see you in the Starfield. And remember, if you find any value in this or you like my video, please like and subscribe.